Paw prints, canine capabilities, dogs. Biological fingerprints. A dog's nose print is unique, much like a human fingerprint. Time travelers. Dogs have no sense of time, as we do. They rely on circadian rhythms and the scent of time, how smells fade in a room. Ear power. Dogs have at least 18 muscles in each ear to help them rotate, tilt, and swivel. The barkless dog. The Basenji is the only breed that doesn't bark. They make a sound similar to a yodel. Magnetic pooping. Dogs often align themselves with the Earth's magnetic field, north-south axis, when they go to the bathroom. Sweaty paws. Dogs only sweat through their paw pads. They primarily cool down by panting. 3 eyelids. Dogs have 3 eyelids, including a nictitating membrane to protect the eye. Hearing distance. A dog can hear sounds 4 times farther away than a human can. Blood pressure. Stroking a dog has been scientifically proven to lower blood pressure in humans. Dreamers. Dogs have the same brainwave patterns as humans during sleep and do dream. Super sniffers. Their sense of smell is 10,000 to 100,000 times more acute than ours. Medical detectives. Some dogs can be trained to sniff out cancer, diabetes, and even the onset of a seizure. Yawn contagion. Just like humans, yawning is contagious for dogs. Word count. The average dog can learn 165 words, but super dogs can learn up to 250. Waterproof paws. Newfoundlands have webbed feet and a water-resistant coat to help them swim. Ancient heritage. All dogs are likely descended from a species called Tamarctus from 15 million years ago. Shoulder secrets. A dog's shoulder blades are unattached to the rest of the skeleton to allow for greater flexibility while running. The smile. When a dog smiles, open mouth relaxed, it is often a sign of a submissive, happy state. Tail language. A tail wag to the right usually means they're happy. A wag to the left can mean they're nervous. Tooth count. Puppies have 28 teeth. Adult dogs have 42. Cat feline wonders, cats. Vocal variety. Cats can make over 100 different sounds, whereas dogs only make about 10. Genetic royalty. Domestic cats share 95.6% of their DNA with tigers. Walking style. Cats walk by moving both right legs first, then both left legs. The only other animals that do this are giraffes and camels. No sweet tooth. Cats are the only mammals that cannot taste sweetness. Mayor Stubbs. An orange tabby named Stubbs was the honorary mayor of Talkeetna, Alaska, for 20 years. Right or left paws. Female cats are usually right-pawed, while male cats are more likely to be left-pawed. The slow blink. A slow blink from a cat is a cat kiss that signals trust and affection. Space travelers. In 1963, a cat named Felicette became the first and only cat to go to space. Flexible spines. Cats have up to 53 loosely fitting vertebrae. Humans only have 34. No collarbone. Cats don't have a functional collarbone, allowing them to squeeze through any space their head fits into. Jump stats. A cat can jump up to 6 times its own length. Sleep debt. Cats spend roughly 70% of their lives sleeping. Seawater. Cats have kidneys efficient enough to filter out salt and hydrate by drinking seawater. Meow myth. Adult cats rarely meow at each other. They develop the sound specifically to communicate with humans. Nose ridges. Like dogs and humans, the ridge pattern on a cat's nose is unique to that individual. Ear swivel. A cat can rotate its ears 180 degrees. Sandpaper tongue. The hooks on a cat's tongue are called papillae and are made of keratin, the same stuff as your nails. Whiskers as sensors. A cat's whiskers are generally as wide as its body to help it gauge if it can fit through an opening. Crepuscular. Cats aren't nocturnal. They are most active at dawn and dusk. Brain power. A cat's brain is 90% biologically similar to a human's. Trophy records and history. Tallest dog. Zeus, a Great Dane, stood over 7 feet tall when on his hind legs. Oldest cat. Cream Puff lived to be an incredible 38 years and 3 days old. Smallest dog. A Chihuahua named Millie was only 3.8 inches tall. Fastest breed. Greyhounds can reach speeds of 45 miles per hour. Ancient Egypt. Killing a cat in ancient Egypt was a capital crime. Titanic survivors. 3 dogs survived the sinking of the Titanic. 2 Pomeranians and a Pekingese. First domesticated. Dogs were the first animals to be domesticated by humans, over 15,000 years ago. Dalmatian mystery. Dalmatian puppies are born pure white and develop spots as they grow. Newton's invention. Sir Isaac Newton is credited with inventing the cat flap/door. The dog star. The phrase dog days of summer comes from the star Sirius, the dog star, which rises during the hottest months. Russian hero. Laika was the first living being to orbit the Earth in 1957. Richest cat. A cat named Blackie inherited £7 million from his owner in 1988. The nanny dog. Staffordshire Bull Terriers were once known as nanny dogs because of their gentleness with children. St. Bernard rescues. These dogs have saved over 2,000 people in the Swiss Alps. Dachshund origins. They were originally bred to hunt badgers. Dachs means badger in German. Chow Chows. This breed is famous for having a blue-black tongue. Earliest cat pet. The oldest known pet cat was found in a 9,500-year-old grave in Cyprus. Presidential pets. More than half of all U.S. presidents have owned dogs. Beatles fan. Paul McCartney recorded a high-frequency whistle at the end of A Day in the Life, specifically for his dog. Corgi lore. Legend has it that Welsh corgis were used by fairies to pull their coaches. Brain behavior and senses. Dichromatic vision. Dogs are not colorblind. They see the world in shades of blue, yellow, and gray. Catnip genetics. Only about 50% to 70% of cats are affected by the scent of catnip. Purr healing. A cat's purr vibrates at a frequency that can actually improve bone density and promote healing. Dog guilt. Research suggests dogs don't feel guilt. They just react to their owner's upset body language. Night vision. Cats only need 1/6 of the light humans need to see clearly. Tears. While dogs and cats can feel sadness, they are the only animals that don't produce emotional tears. Theirs are only for lubrication. Taste buds. Humans have 9,000 taste buds. Dogs have 1,700. Cats have only 470. Super smell. A dog's sense of smell is 10,000 to 100,000 times stronger than a human's. Nose prints. Just like a human fingerprint, every dog's nose print is unique. Dreamers. Dogs dream just like people do. If you see them twitching in their sleep, they are probably chasing a squirrel in dreamland. 3 eyelids. Dogs have 3 eyelids, an upper lid, a lower lid, and a third lid, called a jaw, that helps keep the eye moist. Sweaty paws. Dogs only sweat through the pads of their paws. Fast runners. Greyhounds are the fastest dog breed and can run up to 45 miles per hour. Cheetah rivals. A greyhound can actually beat a cheetah in a long-distance race because they can keep up their speed for longer. Born blind and deaf. Puppies are born with their eyes and ears sealed shut. They rely entirely on touch and smell for the first 2 weeks. Smarty paws. The average dog is as smart as a 2-year-old human toddler. Vocabulary. Dogs can learn over 100 words and gestures. Some super smart dogs, like border collies, can learn over 1,000. Time tellers. Dogs can sense time. They know when it's time for dinner or when you usually come home. Night vision. Dogs have a special layer in their eyes called the tapetum lucidum that helps them see in the dark. Yawn catchers. Yawning is contagious for dogs, too. If you yawn, your dog might yawn back. Lefties or righties. Dogs can be left-pawed or right-pawed, just like humans are left or right-handed. Ancient friends. Humans have kept dogs as pets for over 15,000 years. Baby teeth. Puppies have 28 teeth, but adult dogs have 42. Tail talk. A wagging tail doesn't always mean happy. A stiff, slow wag can mean they are nervous or guarding something. Right versus left wag. Scientists found that dogs wag their tails to the right when they are happy and to the left when they are scared. Spotless start. Dalmatians are born completely white. Their spots appear as they get older. Blue tongues. The Chow Chow and the Shar Pei are the only two dog breeds with blackish blue tongues. No barking. The Basenji dog doesn't bark. Instead, it makes a yodel sound called a baroo. Webbed feet. Newfoundlands have webbed toes to help them swim. They were originally used as water rescue dogs. Sensitive ears. Dogs can hear sounds 4 times farther away than humans can. Ear muscles. Dogs have at least 18 muscles in their ears, allowing them to move them separately. Cooling down. Panting helps circulate air through a dog's body to cool them down. Titanic survivors. 3 dogs survived the sinking of the Titanic. Tallest dog. The tallest dog ever was a Great Dane named Zeus, who stood 44 inches tall. Smallest dog. The smallest dog ever was a Chihuahua named Miracle Millie, who was only 3.8 inches tall. Oldest dog. An Australian cattle dog named Bluey lived to be 29 years old. Curled up. Dogs curl up in a ball when they sleep to protect their organs and keep warm. Smelling feelings. Dogs can smell your hormones, so they actually know if you're scared or stressed. Man's best friend. This famous nickname for dogs was first used in a court case in the U.S. in 1870. Understanding tone. Dogs listen to how you say something, not just what you say. They prefer a happy voice. Unique drinks. Dogs curl the tip of their tongue backward to create a little spoon to scoop up water. Jealousy. Studies show that dogs can get jealous if they see their owner playing with another dog. Compassion. If a dog hears a human crying, they will often try to comfort them. Sixth sense. Some dogs can sense storms coming before humans can because they feel the change in air pressure. Service heroes. Dogs can be trained to detect peanuts for allergies, seizures, or low blood sugar. Wolf cousins. Dogs and wolves share 99.9% of their DNA. Color vision. Dogs are not totally colorblind. They see the world mostly in shades of blue and yellow. Whiskers. Dog whiskers are touch-sensitive hairs that help them sense changes in the air and objects near their face. Spiked collars. Ancient Greeks invented spiked collars to protect their dogs' throats from wolf attacks. Greeting. Dogs sniff each other's tails as a way of saying, "Hello, who are you?" Sleeping a lot. Adult dogs usually sleep 12 to 14 hours a day. Digging. Dogs dig to find cool dirt to sleep in or to hide their treasures, like bones. Guilt face. That guilty look dogs give when they do something bad is actually just a reaction to you being angry, not actual guilt. Hug haters. Most dogs don't actually like hugs. To them, putting a limb over another animal is a sign of dominance. They prefer belly rubs. Portable ears. Some dogs, like bloodhounds, have long ears to help sweep scents from the ground up to their nose. Poo compass. Dogs often align themselves with the Earth's magnetic field, north-south, when they go to the bathroom. Love hormone. When a dog stares into your eyes, both of your brains release oxytocin, the love hormone. Cat face. 50 cool cat facts. Sleepyheads. Cats spend about 70% of their lives sleeping. That's around 13 to 16 hours a day. Super jumpers. A cat can jump up to 6 times its own height in a single bound. Fastest sprinters. House cats can run up to 30 miles per hour, faster than Usain Bolt. Toe count. Cats usually have 5 toes on each front paw and 4 on each back paw. Polydactyl cats. Some cats are born with extra toes. The record is 28 toes on one cat. Sweet tooth. Cats are the only mammals that cannot taste sweetness. Purr power. A cat's purr vibrates at a frequency that can help heal bones and muscles. Meow language. Adult cats only meow at humans, not at other cats. They use meows to tell us what they want. Ear rotation. Cats can rotate their ears 180 degrees to listen to sounds behind them. Ear muscles. Cats have 32 muscles in each ear. Humans only have 6. Night sight. Cats can see in light that is 6 times dimmer than what a human needs. Glow eyes. The glow in a cat's eyes in photos is caused by the tapetum lucidum, a mirror-like layer that reflects light. Riding reflex. Cats have a special reflex that allows them to twist their body in the air, so they almost always land on their feet. Whiskers. Cat whiskers are generally as wide as their body. They use them to check if they can fit through a hole. Whisker moods. If a cat's whiskers are pulled back against their face, they might be angry or scared. Tiger DNA. House cats share 95.6% of their genetic makeup with tigers. Nose prints. Like dogs, every cat has a unique nose print. Rough tongues. A cat's tongue is covered in tiny hooks called papillae, which act like a hairbrush when they groom. Grooming. Cats spend about 1/3 of their waking hours cleaning themselves. Sweat paws. Cats sweat through their paws, just like dogs. No collarbone. Cats have free-floating collarbones, which allows them to squeeze through any space their head can fit into.